Alright, so I designed a Google Classroom that I have set up for a sixth grade math class. So I designed this classroom by creating topics, and under those topics, we have a syllabus for the class, Module 1, which takes you through exponents, expressions, order of operations, and 3 properties of operation. We have the associative property, commutative property, inverse property, and identity property, which I guess would be 4 properties, and then a knowledge check for that module. Then I have set up Module 2, which covers combining like terms, distributive property, and writing expressions. So Module 2 is kind of an extension of Module 1. So at the end of Module 2, students would fill out a unit review on expressions. I would ideally create materials for solving equations and inequalities, which would be Module 3 and Module 4. In the Module 3, students would be learning how to solve one-step equations involving all 4 of the algebraic operations, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So within that module, we would see things like solve for x. So x plus 4 equals 12. You would do the inverse operation, subtracting 4 on both sides to make it x equals 8. So you would see more problems like that within solving inequality or equations. Now, for inequalities, it's pretty much the same idea as solving equations, but you are applying it to inequalities. So that's the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, those types of things. So I would basically set this up and include things like instructional videos that students would watch for those modules. Students would watch these instructional videos to help them work through the different modules. I've also included under modules agenda slides. And as you can see, these agenda slides take you through a similar pace to what you should be using during your time working on the modules. So it does have explanations for everything, what they should be doing, when they should stop and work on an assignment under the Google Classroom. So even if they didn't have access to instructional videos, they could still access these slides and work through the presentations to learn how to do each of these operations. There's so much more I would have wanted to do with this project, but with different time constraints, I just felt like this is all that I could do and have ready for the end of this project. So I believe that I will probably spend winter break expanding on this project, and I might implement it in my classroom as a sixth grade teacher. Even though it's supposed to be a online class, it can still be used in both scenarios, which is great if you have students who are absent frequently and need to access materials online, which is why I designed it this way, so that I could use it in the classroom, but students can still access their work at home. Thank you.